Hello, fellow Pipers. Typing Piper here. So I've been working on a new book, and it's not really coming along. So I'm about 10,000 words in, which isn't much. On Scrivener, I have it set for the end word count around 100,000 words, so, 1/10 on the way. Sounds pretty good. It sounds like it. But considering that it's been at 10,000 words for the last week and a half, I'm not making very much progress. And a lot of it had to do with, I got a laptop, decided I'm going to do this, I'm going to make the time, I'm going to find the time to sit down and plug out a couple thousand words a day. And that lasted about a week, and several things happened. One, I was getting less sleep. Memory started to go. I've heard that happens when you're pushing 40, but it got really bad during that time. And also the little one has been having these random nights where she wakes up 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there, doesn't go back to bed. So there's been some nights, and this was kind of the last straw that I had with it. I stayed up doing some writing, went to bed at about 2:30. Somebody else woke up, and I ended up getting up with her at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. She was still awake, and my wife was getting ready for work and leaving, and she's like, she never went back to sleep? And I was like, no. And eventually she took a nap. I think it was around 11 or noon-ish. So I ended up getting 2 or 3 hours before having to go to work for 8 hours. And not that it would have helped me if I had gotten home at midnight and gone straight to bed. I still would have only have had, 2.5 hours of sleep, if that. And this has been an ongoing thing. Normally I can't write during the day because otherwise somebody wants my attention, but today, I don't know if this is a toddler thing, but now that she's walking around and she's more interactive with some of her toys, she seems to have very little interest in me. So I think I might actually try to crank out a few pages of material today before I go to work, and I'll let you know what happens. Maybe this could be a new thing. Maybe this is a turning point where I can get some stuff done and make some progress. But coming home at night and doing some writing, that's... God. Yeah, that hasn't been happening. And unfortunately, because of our schedules, I'm the one that works second shift. So if she wakes up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't make sense for my wife to wake up and then try to go to work at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Makes more sense for me to stay up because hopefully before I go to work at 3, I can get something in. But yeah, this writing schedule has been crazy. And man, it's just one day at a time. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing eventually. Plus I wanted to do audiobooks, and I can only do that at night. it's quiet, nothing's going on. The walls are pretty thick, so there's little chance of corrupted audio with outside interference. But yeah, that's going to be like a whole nother thing when I get to that point. So that's where I'm at. Not much is accomplished, and not really feeling good about it. So in the meantime, if you have the opportunity and if you have the chance, keep on typing.